How are we doing today, guys?
Doing all right.
Doing alright. Pretty tired, but you're probably more tired than me, so I'll spare you that.
I have been sleeping about 6 hours a night for this week, which is good for some people, but I usually get more than that.
Do you take cat
Yeah.
naps?
I do not. I cannot do those.
I took like a 3 hour nap about today, and that was it.
I was
So
gonna say 6 hours is pretty good for me. I get like 4 hours a night.
I don't sleep at night. I sleep during the day. So
Oh yeah.
normally, but I didn't get as much sleep. Part of it's because I bought Soul Calibur 6, so I was playing that
Oh
more than I should
yeah,
have.
everybody's playing that right now.
It's pretty good.
Have you made
Best
Ken's
best.
Kenman the character creator?
I know I did play a little bit with the character creator, but I did not make Ken's Kenneman. Probably could. I kind of remember how Ken's Kenneman looked. I could probably recreate something similar to Ken's Kenneman.
If I remember correct, he had like the two-stage bowl cut, like, and he had black skin and blonde hair.
Yes, this is correct. And he also had like the
He had a
most
big ass mustache.
yes, and he also had this. He had the most ridiculous looking crown for like his helmet. Like, it looked really stupid, if I remember right. But
Is Derek joining us tonight?
no, he's
not.
probably dropping from the game, unfortunately, because his work schedule changed.
Oh, okay.
Here, before you guys get going, I gotta share something in Discord.
And where now? Oh yeah, I saw that one.
It's just hilarious. It's too
Somebody
much.
posted that because people were posting like the fucking Voldo with the fucking gigantic strap-on dildo or whatever that people made,
Oh,
and then they're
that's
like, "This is
just
way more." Yeah, like that's juvenile. This is way more
right.
impressive. And somebody pulled up the magic
Right.
card point. You're like, you're not wrong. That is more impressive.
Wait, how? What?
It's just
Just weird
skin.
things.
Oh,
Is that a move that character actually does though? Is like bends over like that?
Oh yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's
Voldo is all about weird things.
How does he
yeah.
attack like he's like that? Or does he?
He does.
does.
He's just Voldo. Like he does Voldo things.
Alright.
I like how they show you like how to recreate it too in this video. It's pretty awesome.
All right. Well, I'm ready whenever you guys are ready.
Yep, I'm good to go. It might take a second to like re
Yeah, I
acclimate myself
gotta
to what the heck's going on, but
feed the dogs and start making my dinner, so if I'm not responsive, just assume I'm shaking my head yes or no. I don't know. Guess. Guess for me.
flip a coin.
She's tagging along.
That's right. We captured what's her face here.
Yeah, she is
And-
still alive.
Yes. So we'll have to decide.
can
if,
we get a brief recap of what's going on here? Because it's been a while, and I have just had a week that's felt like a month.
Well, we asked her a bunch of questions. I know.
She's the cult leader for this area, basically.
I remember
Who we
that.
have captured.
She said a bunch of silly names, and and said that Lowell's is like trying to go to some silly name, and that she wants to go to some other silly name. And yeah, I think I even wrote down some of these silly names too somewhere.
Okay, so she's the cleric of the Great Old One, Hoster, whose aliases are the King of Yellow, King in Yellow, Unspeakable and Unspeakable One. She wants to go to Neruzaven, and she says we've been touched by the Master. She seems somewhat jealous of us, and it was Carcosa that we saw in our dreams.
Yeah, that sounds like the gist of it.
Those are my notes. We've quelled the cult in the city, yes?
Yes.
I think so.
Okay.
But
and
we haven't decided what we're doing with her yet.
We haven't decided what we're doing with her yet, and our plan before we left town, because we know where we need to go, was to try and fix the ghosty that's trapped in the place.
In the fort.
Oh, we're doing that? Alright.
Yeah.
And then what are we doing with her? Like, are we just bringing her to Sasadia or something? Being like, yo, we found the cultists.
Wait.
I mean, they care about that,
There's
right?
something else. We never found the magistrate.
He might have been killed or gone with.
Did we
You
ask?
did find his whatchamacallit.
What did we find of his?
You found a seal that the magistrate would have carried or worn.
Oh. So, who are the guards in town? Are there any, like, town guards anymore?
No, that's what I was saying. The closest thing to an authority I can think of that we might bring her back to is the Sleepless Society, or Sleepless Agency, I mean, whatever. Like, maybe. I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of. Otherwise, I just feel like... Otherwise, we have to, like, figure out, like, hey, who in town wants to volunteer to be the new town guard militia or whatever? Or we could take her back to... Or we could just let her go. Be like, alright.
We could.
Well, geez,
no,
don't do it
that's
again.
chaotic evil. I can't say that. We can't throw her into the room with the ghost and have her deal with that. That's not okay.
Are you sure?
Are you sure that's not okay? That sounds pretty great. No, you're probably right.
That sounds pretty evil. It's basically doing what happened to the ghost.
Yeah.
I'm
great.
oh, we can kill two birds with one
This is
stone.
getting
No,
out of hand. Now there's two of them. That's probably what happened.
We just started cage
That's
fighting.
a terrible idea. I think it would be better just to, like, have our own trial and execute her than do that.
Yeah, probably.
That's what Sister Maria votes for, because Sister Maria obviously thinks that he's the closest thing to law that's in this town.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I could ask her. Like, does she know about this Sleepless Agency?
Yes, of course.
No. Well, what would she say if I was just gonna turn her over to the Sleepless Agency?
She says if you must, but you need to hurry, or else you're going to miss your chance.
To what? Stop Lowell's?
She says that would be a bonus.
Alright, well, my
You know,
vote's to just turn her into the Sleepless Agency, but
Cormac
did I
just votes to
examine
end
the
it.
stone? It's glowing, right?
What
the
stone?
what now? The Star
This
Delay?
stone. Yeah.
It's not glowing.
Okay. It's not glowing. Is this glowing?
That has like fog coming out of it or some shit, sort of, right?
It's,
It had like
Oh, the
yellow
rune
marks.
and
right now.
stuff? I'm actually gonna say that the rune is winked out, and so has the light and the fog. It's dissipating.
Oh. Well, good.
Although there was a darkness spell cast anyway, so that might still be there.
Well, I don't really like it here. I'm gonna examine the star slate real quick before we go up. It's probably just the
Okay.
same, but, might as well check it out.
Cormac's vote is to just end her.
Well, that's 2
We've-
4.
We made a he says we made the mistake before of letting someone survive, and that came back to haunt us.
That's true, she might... she could be the next bag lady.
Okay. Well, you don't perceive anything off or strange about the stone.
It looks like the other stars delay.
Yep, it looks identical to them, with all of its
From the
strange and intricate
knowledge,
runes.
the tangential knowledge I've gained regarding the star delay, do I know anything more about the runes? Especially since I have tongues cast on me.
Oh, about like their meaning or what they might say? Well,
Mm-hmm.
tongues is verbal. That's all. That's you can understand spoken language. But considering the things you've heard about them, you can give me a knowledge planes if you have it. Are you looking for specific information or just seeing if you can figure anything else out?
I'm seeing if I can figure anything else out.
Okay. Well, you're pretty sure that whatever it's made of is definitely like otherworldly. Do you have knowledge arcana?
I do.
Okay, go ahead and roll that. You think that if you had some kind of symbol or sign, you might actually be able to use the delay to accomplish some feats. that even though you can't decipher the runes and stuff or the writings on it, that you think it still would respond in some magical way to 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 an identification. And you know that even though you aren't affiliated with with that group, that the identification itself is all you really need.
But okay. But I'm unsure what these feats are.
Yes.
We have one of those signs, right?
You probably do.
I believe we took it from her.
Her unholy symbol.
Mm-hmm.
You do.
Give me a second. Nah, not doing this today. I will keep the unholy symbol, and I think it's time to get out of here.
All right.
All right. What do you do with her?
Escort her at least up out of this.
Well, it sounded like two people wanted to just kill her.
I don't want to kill her in her unholy space.
All right. Drag her ass up the stairs then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You do that then. Are you just going up to the top of Iris Hill?
Yeah, at least to the courtyard, unless something stops us.
Okay.
Which I don't think will happen.
I hope it doesn't. I have one spell left. It's Force Sword. It's very not useful unless we fight a ghost right now. Like the ghost shows up from the fort. And I'm like, all right,
I
I'm
want-
prepared for
I
this.
think there might be
I want
duders
spell
in
on
here.
Maybe what here?
There might be duders in the gatehouse.
Oh, maybe. I mean, if it's just mooks or whatever, we can fight them without spells. I still have arcane points left, so.
Kudu, what's your opinion on what we should do with cleric of a thing that wants to devour the world?
Assuming that Secret's not like cooking dinner right now or feeding the dogs or whatever.
I wanted to
Because I'm
try to
sure
get her
exactly what
character
she's doing.
involved.
This was like during the day as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like right in bright daylight, or maybe not. Maybe it's cloudy. I don't know.
Kudu doesn't know.
Maybe it's.
She doesn't know if she has an opinion. Like, about these people? The woman?
About the people that have been trying to kill you?
No, the Mantis was asking what we should do about her, and Kudu's not sure. She doesn't know.
I still think we should take her to Sastadia. The Sleepless Agency has helped us a lot with with our own efforts. It would be nice to repay them.
Okay. Maybe they know about the legal traditions in town more than me.
Probably because I don't know anything in this town.
I don't. Yeah, I don't. I'm thinking like I don't know that they care about the legal traditions of the town personally, but that's all right. I'll leave. I won't say anything about that. I don't really care what they do with her. But I feel like maybe they can figure something else out relevant that we missed maybe from her. And if not, like I said, I sort of feel a little bit like we kind of owe them a little bit because they did help us a lot. But like, hey, remember that time you let us crash on your couch for a couple nights and then kicked us out? Here we go, I got you something. That's pretty much how I see it going.
Uh-huh.
Do we just go? Are we just gonna try to go through the gatehouse? We do have. I mean, if it's like cultists in there, we'll be like, hey, we got your boss here, out of the way,
I can maybe talk him down.
out of the way, scrubs.
Let's gag her first.
All right. If we hadn't already done so.
Well, I guess now is when you're doing it.
Yeah.
Okay, you do that.
Hopefully there's not another hound of Tindalos just hanging out in there. She's like, I have my second one guarding the gatehouse.
Gonna
Like,
go
why?
over to
Why?
the gatehouse and bring her with us.
Why did you have two of them? Maybe it'll be one of those mirror people. We still haven't even. I guess we never asked her. Like, what are the mirror people? I guess I'll wait till we get
Well,
back to
she's
Sasadia.
gagged.
Yeah, we'll wait till we get back to Sasadia, but.
Okay, you go up to the place.
I open the door.
Okay. You and Fingrim need to give me a reflex save.
No, no. No, no.
I bet
No, no.
we should have had all of our books open and exposed.
No, no. Roll 20.
I take 8 damage.
Okay, yep. When you open the door, a glyph that you did not see explodes, and you take 8 points of damage, and Fingrim takes half.
No. Good job. I guess I glare back at what's her name. Because I'm pretty sure this was her doing. Probably. But, you know, I managed to avoid most of the
The
damage.
book made sure that like I was able to get a lot of use out of a cleric with the rune domain.
Yeah, clearly.
Almost all of like the glyphs and like explosive things you guys have been running into are her doing.
Maybe if we hadn't had her gagged, she would have warned us.
I don't know. Maybe not.
Probably not. But maybe. Should future just be like, you are opening all the doors for us. Alright. Yep. But if there's no one in there, then we'll just Yeah.
We'll have her open
Yep,
the
I
next
didn't see anybody in
one.
there.
I'll detect magic on the door, but this time.
Okay. You do detect magic, Fingram.
Alright. I'll say there's probably another one on the other door. Do you want to just go around?
Tie a rope. Yeah, is the door handle like a pulley down one?
Hmm?
Or a knob one?
I mean, you don't even have to. We don't even have to have her open the door specifically. Just go up next to the door with her and be like, "All right, we're opening the door." I guess maybe she's fanatic enough. She might just be like, "I don't care. I'll take the damage just to damage you." Um, but I mean, I could just fly up over the wall and like,
I can't.
yeah, I can just fly up over the wall and just leave you guys behind if you want.
You know what?
That seems
I'll
like a
say
good plan,
stand
right?
back, and I've got this.
You got this? What are you gonna do?
He only if I fall over in a pile of ashes.
Oh, okay.
I the door's open outward, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to go get a table from where the bag lady murdered those other two ladies.
Okay.
I'm going to prop it up sort of in front of the door so only my arm's sticking out when I push the door open. And the rest of me is
Hey,
going to be
maybe
behind the table.
get a cover bonus to your AC, maybe. Or your
Yeah,
reflex save, I mean. Cover bonus to reflex. That's like a thing, right? I think. It's like +4. I don't remember.
yeah.
Okay.
Or, I guess it's a +2. If it's well, I guess it depends on the cover. If it's improved cover, it's like a plus.
Matt can
Yeah, I don't
decide.
know.
I'm just going to roll my reflex, and he can tell me how terrible it is.
I guess if it's improved cover, it's a +4, yeah.
I open the door with the table in front of me.
Alright, you'll take half damage.
Okie dokie.
Because
We
when you
can
open the
get out
door,
now.
another glyph explodes.
Alright.
This is fun.
Let's get out of here.
Yep.
Cormac channel Ray's sister for 13.
Alright. You guys are back heading towards whatchamacallit? The Sleepless Agency, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Alright, well that's where you're going. And eventually you get there. I'm assuming you guys enter.
No, we're just going to stand outside the Sleepless Agency.
And
Could
Meg
knock on the
greets
door,
you.
I guess. Yeah,
and
we'll
is
enter.
curious about this other person you've brought, who is gagged and bound.
I ask if Sasadia is in right now.
She answers your inquiry, and she says, "Always, dear."
Good.
She
Seems
says as
to
she
be
smokes
the
her cigarette.
this seems to be the head of this cult that has been causing all this trouble. I figured you perhaps would want to question her yourself. We already did. Already asked her several questions.
She
I'm
smiles at
following
you,
along.
Fingram, and says, "There's a good reason why I put my trust into you. I had a feeling it would pay dividends."
Yes, well, I had to thank you for letting us crash on your couch.
She nods. Says, "Unfortunately, we're not the town militia. We can't just keep everyone here, but we do need answers. And getting them
Well-
is what we do."
Well, the fort is currently unoccupied, except for one particularly nasty ghost that we are hoping to deal with, I guess, before we leave.
She nods. And she'll take Melisande into her, out of your hands and into her
Yeah, in the custody.
for questioning. And before that, she makes sure that everything that she had on her is taken from her, as far as like gear and equipment, and she gives it to you
Alright.
as your share,
Sure.
since she's not going to pay you anything with anything.
That's fine. We didn't have to bring back what's her name over here anyway.
Is any of her shit magical? Did we detect magic on it?
It definitely is, and I'm just going to give it to you.
Oh, okay, cool.
She has a
Pretty sure
+1 breastplate, a +1 rapier, a headband of inspired wisdom +2, a ring of protection +1, a powdered diamond worth 400 GP. You already got her unholy symbol, and she also has something else on her.
Boots of the Earth.
She has a text written in, does anybody read Aklo?
Maybe actually.
It is on my character sheet.
Nope, I do not speak Aklo, never mind.
Okay, so there's a copy of an ancient text on her, and it is the Narcotic Manuscripts.
Is that like our holy text, maybe?
No. It's a relatively large book. It weighs 10 pounds and it contains over 500 pages.
I will put that in my inventory and start reading it later.
Be
Micah,
careful with that.
this is the this book, the Narcotic Manuscript, is the book that you and Father Reinhardt had found in the module.
Oh, okay. Okay. I thought.
This is what they
recognized that
took
name.
from him.
I thought I recognized that name. I was just like, I was sitting here like, where
Yeah,
the hell
the-
have I heard that before?
It was the book that you guys found, like, at the bottom of the, like, way below the house.
Yeah, the fucking crazy ass book. Out of character.
You guys never did
knowledge.
anything
I'm not. Yeah. Well, he read it a little bit. but
A little
I'm
bit,
not-
yeah.
I'm not gonna go into what we found out.
I'm like pretty sure that there's a reasonable chance that reading it is a bad idea because it'll make you go crazy or something.
No.
I wouldn't be
Oh,
surprised.
You think that's a problem?
That's
Nah,
that's why
that's what you signed up for.
that's why Cormac kind of trusted Father Reinhardt a little bit more than you guys, just because I know the character.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right. Well,
All right.
Um. But yeah.
so Sadia, she takes the lady from you, and she asks you if you found anything else out about Lols.
We know where he is going, and I do intend to follow him.
Do you tell her where he's going?
I don't. I don't know if anybody else has it noted down.
I don't remember out of that character what the name of it was, and I thought I wrote it. Is it in the chat, actually? It might be in chat. But, yeah, I'll tell her where he's going, because I don't have any reason to not.
Okay. Well, in that case, Sadia tells you that while she's short-staffed here, she does have a large network of agents spread throughout the Inner Sea region. And that it looks like you're going to have to go to Casimir if you want to catch Lols and trace his steps. Unfortunately, Casimir is several hundreds of miles away from you. And that the quickest way to reach it would be to go down the Selen River. Luckily, she knows a ship that should be docking in Thrushmore within a few days that might be able to take you.
Excellent.
Kudu's gonna love this.
She's going to do you a favor and try to arrange travel for you.
That would be greatly appreciated.
In the days that it takes for the ship to arrive, you're allowed to use the resources of the Sleepless Agency as you'd like, and she'd also advise you to prepare and stock up on supplies here in Thrushmore. She knows that it doesn't have a lot to offer, but that you should still make use of mundane goods. But she's also aware that you rescued a certain holy man that is operating the church, and she says that it seems like he's resourceful in making scrolls. You might want to have him make some for you.
Alright, that's probably good advice. We also have a few other loose ends we want to tie up in the next couple of days, I believe.
And if you're looking to actually spend your money on valuable items, she's pretty sure that if you're going to take the Selen River, you're going to pass by at least one big city. So just hold on to your money. All right. Unless you need or want anything else from Sasadia, that's what she's got to say.
No, I think we're good. Are there any scrolls we want to get from Father Reinhard.
Why don't we distribute the loot from this lady? We have, what, a breastplate?
Plus one breastplate.
+1 rapier.
I could technically use the breastplate next level. I can't use it yet though while I'm level 6, but when I'm level 7 I unlock medium armor.
Both Cormac and Sister Maria can use it.
You're already doing
well,
medium armor too, right? So it might make sense for you just to take it.
I think it
right?
increases my armor by
Yeah.
+2.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
take the armor. I was gonna ask about the headband, but
I
Yeah,
think
you
it's a
can take
given
the-
that it's going to you.
Yeah, the headband's
Alright.
definitely going to you.
But I wanted
Okay.
to boost my will save. No.
Uh,
No, it makes
Ring
sense
of
for you to take it.
Protections. Does anybody have Ring of Protections?
I have one already, so...
I don't. You can take it though.
Give it to Cormac because I've been casting Shield of Faith, which is a resist. Deflection bonus, I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, I won't stack.
I don't, but if he doesn't, he can.
How about Kudu? Kudu can take it because I do Shield of Faith as well.
Oh, you do? Okay, we can give it to Kudu then.
Okay.
Was that it? The rapier. Can somebody hold on to that to sell?
I'll keep it in my inventory, I guess, for now.
Okay. +1
I technically
breastplate.
could
Any
use it as
special
well,
qualities?
but it's not as good as my sword.
No, it has no special qualities other than it being +1.
I also have this mithril chain shirt here for some reason.
Might have picked it up
That's,
from a cultist.
Yeah, it's valuable.
I'll be right back. I'm just going to the bathroom real quick.
So yeah, I have I guess technically we could sell the Book of the Lore Master if we really needed lots of money. It's worth a ton. But it seems like a really useful item, like something that you could use pretty much the entire campaign in theory. So +5 bonus on
Oh, I have Dextrain. Fuck.
yeah. That's why we need to. I mean, hopefully we'll be able to stop at that big town on the way there with the boat or whatever, and be able to get a hold of some diamond dust.
Oh, we just got 400, didn't we?
Of diamond dust? Did we?
Yeah, we did.
I think that. Yeah, we just got 400.
We can
Okay.
probably ask Father Reinhardt to cast Restoration on us.
Possibly. Well, for you. For me, I need a lot more diamond dust because I have a permanent negative level. So,
Yeah.
well, I'll probably have to wait because I'll need 900 more gold piece worth of diamond dust over what normal restoration needs. But I can get that basically by selling because I have a bracers of armor +2, for example, that nobody, I think everyone in this party wears armor anyway, so That's something we'll probably just sell. Plus, the +1 rapier as well is going to
Alright,
be
I'm back.
some money. So, when we sell that, I should have enough I can just buy the diamond dust for myself, and then it'll be fine.
You did get 400.
Yeah, but I needed like 900, or 1,000 actually, technically, but 900
The negative
extra on
level,
top
right.
of... Yeah.
Yep.
And I don't think they
Negative
can get
levels.
that Thrushmore, so...
Nope, but you'll have an opportunity to in the next book,
Right. But,
which we
while
may or
we're
may not
still...
be starting today.
While we're in town, are we actually gonna go try to deal with that ghost in the fort, though, right?
Yeah, we're
Are we
gonna
just
rest
gonna put like a
first.
sign up? Are we gonna put up a sign and be like, "Do not enter. There is a spoopy ghost down here."
I mean,
It
people
will kill
haven't been
you.
entering anyway.
Yeah, but if they try to like go back to the fort,
Okay, I'm here with my food. Yeah, let's, It's hard to have an opinion when you're neutral, but let's deal with that ghost. We can't have other people having to deal with it. They might get hurt.
Maybe we should. Cormac said we should rest up before we go do that. Last time we
Yep.
faced it, took a little bit out of us.
Sure did.
Can I have Kudu, like, touch me and burn me, please?
As we're gathered around and that lady's out of the area, Cormac just channels. He has like
Oh,
two
okay, that works too.
two more channels.
Yep. Use your.
You
your
like the
resources.
burn? Is that what you're trying to say, sister?
I didn't know we still had resources left today. I thought we were pooped.
Yeah, I didn't use channel that much in that like last area. I had a little bit saved up. Nor the 16. I clicked it a little bit too many times. The 10 and the 13.
yeah, that puts
So
me to full health
23.
anyway.
Good.
I guess it's time to say hi to Ugrior as we return home.
Wait, is
And then
Elgar still
goodbye.
there, or did he go to like the?
Don't mind me, I was just unplugging my phone.
Okay. Well, if you want to reach Elgriar, I'm sure you can find him.
Yeah, but yeah, I'll let him know. Like we took out that the witch that was attacking us. The one that was disturbing our sleep.
And,
Hopefully that'll make him better. Feel better, I mean.
he tells you that he's heard some weird things coming from the cove. He says that he's sure it's the witch. The witch he's been talking about this whole time.
I thought he was talking about not the bag lady. I thought he was talking about the freaking lady that was like projecting herself and attacking us every night. But maybe he means someone separate. That's probably like the thing that we were supposed to do before we went into the fort.
Cormac asked Elrior, maybe tomorrow we can lead us to where you've seen or heard these things.
He says, I don't know, but some weird is happening. Now might be the only time to catch the witch before she brings doom on us all.
If you can show us where she's been rising, we can deal with the witch tomorrow.
Alright, well, I mean, he shows you that this is where he believes the witch's cove is.
Is there like a cave over there or something?
Do you bother to look?
I don't go down there, but I'll like, I don't know, squint my eyes at it and try to look from like a distance, I guess. I'll roll a perception check.
Same here.
But I haven't rested yet, right? This is still the same day, so I have one spell.
It's the same day.
So I don't want to like actually go down where I might get attacked by something. Last time I went near this water, there was a gibbering mouther that was literally impossible to kill.
Yeah.
So but yeah, if I don't see anything for now, I'll say, well, we'll check it out tomorrow.
From where you are, without like going down anywhere, like you can see that you think that there is a narrow mouth that opens up into like some cave below you before like it hits the water.
Okay.
It's just something that you kind of have to like briefly like climb down to.
Yeah. Well, I'll say I think I see the where you might be talking about. We'll have to check this out tomorrow, though.
Okay.
Alright, but he urges you to, if you can, to find out what the witch is doing tonight.
What time of day is it?
Yeah, it's like mid-afternoon.
You can't full rest another like a full 8 hours and then prepare spells on the same day, can you?
You can prepare spells every 24 hours.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you can't just be like, I get up, do shit for 15 minutes, and then go to sleep again. Or like, Like, I was reading somewhere where somebody got like a ring of sustenance. Like, that means I can just rest for 2 hours and get all my spells back, and then go again, and then rest for 2 more hours. Like, no, 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 you can't do that. You still gotta wait 24 hours.
Cormac tells Edrior, we would if we could, but we'd probably be of no use against her right now.
He shakes his head when you say that, seeming a little, you know. He doesn't think you're weak.
Yeah.
Your words disappoint him.
Oh well.
If he's willing to come with us, the brave soul that he is, Batman Elgriar, maybe we'd have a chance.
Yeah. He says that he's not letting any witch get away with her nefarious plot. But together we could do anything.
Well, I mean, if
I don't mind
If
either
we wanna
way.
go
I
on
have my book. That's what
if
I
we want to
have.
go on an ill-advised adventure, then I have, yeah. I do have a few resources that are not spells.
I have invisibility, discern lies, detect
Discern lies
alignment.
is a good one. Yeah, if the witch tries to lie to us, we'll be able to tell.
I have
Alright.
2 spells, Searing Light and Rage.
Ah, there you go. We're set. Syrian Light's pretty good.
We're set. You can cast Rage on Sister Maria.
And on yourself, yeah, and you can just run around and kill some shit. It'd be great.
Actually, I might be able to cast it on more of us now.
I suppose honestly, casting it on me is fine too, because like I don't have any spells. I mean, other than cantrips, stop me from
Honestly,
spell
I don't
combat, I
wanna
guess.
sleep.
But
Because then I'll lose my my power. My elemental overflow.
all right, sure.
It sounds
Kudos.
like we're taking the DM bait and
Sounds like we're
are gonna
doing
be
it.
this.
Yeah.
Alright. I'll give you good old Elgrior. So if you go down to where he shows you, it's a short little climb down to the cave. You can either give me a climb check, or there is an alternative way to get to the cave.
Yeah, it's called
there's
Fly.
That, or you could like hop from rock to rock and use an acrobatics check. So climb or acrobatics.
I'm going to spend some time and take my armor off, and then I'm going
Yes!
to climb down,
Great idea.
and then I'm going to spend some time and put my armor back on. And I have light armor if I need to put it on in a jiffy.
Okay.
I mean, it still
You know,
takes.
we need is a cloak of armor. You can take those off as a move action.
Or the spell Effortless Armor. It's a cleric spell. I'll just cast Fly
Yeah,
on
I've
myself.
seen it. I've seen it. I've almost prepared it a couple times.
Oh, well. How much damage I take?
I do
You have
the
a
same
rope,
thing,
right?
So let's see.
Oh,
I thought we tied up a rope.
Nobody said they did.
You should have had a
Why would-
supernatural
Down.
fly ability.
I would have
I-
tied up a rope, but yeah. Maybe I fall and break my neck.
I fly down and help Sister Maria out if Sister Maria needs help.
He takes 4 points of damage. He kind of falls onto where the this little like opening is. This like little second beach.
But you did make it there like you're supposed to. Oh, Cormac falls as well.
I rolled a 1.
You guys
You
really
take
should
8 points of
try flying sometime. It's really convenient.
If your character says that in like, if you say that in character,
No.
I'm gonna give you like the death stare.
I don't actually say that. Like, geez, guys, what's wrong with you? Don't you know how to fly?
He says that in character. Cormac just does hold person on him. He plummets to the ground.
No.
He won't plummet to the ground if he's flying. He'll just be held in
Those
air.
feather fall. Well, actually, it's true. I would just be paralyzed in midair until the
That's
minute
true.
duration expires, and then I think it works like feather fall. Some interesting stuff though about it. Like the flight hex is technically a. Pretty sure it's technically like not a spell-like ability. It's a supernatural ability.
Correct.
Which is just makes it even more bonkers.
Yeah, it's good.
Are you sure? That might just be what Hero Lab says.
Hero Lab lists it under spell-like abilities, so Hero Lab's actually wrong about it.
Aren't all hexes supernatural?
Yes, but yeah, it's listed under the spells tab as a spell-like ability. But if you go over to like the Magus tab where I have the flight
No.
hex, it says flight
No, not
SU.
all hexes are supernatural.
I
There
think
are
some
some
might be
EX
spell-like.
hexes.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I know. Oh no, supernatural. Yeah, prehensile hair is also supernatural ability.
And
But,
there
yeah.
are some spell-like ability hexes.
Yeah, there are some, but like, yeah, oddly enough, the well, and actually, let's see here. I don't know, it's weird because it says flight SU, but then when you like click it, it gives you added ability, fly, 5th level, SP, so for spell like so. But I'm pretty sure. So
that's
I'm actually not.
Lab.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just because Hero Lab doesn't know how to like give you it. Otherwise.
Yeah, it's just an adjustment, so to say.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it actually is technically like not a spell like ability. Just witch things or hexcrafter things in this case. All right, so there's actually a map for this. So yeah, we were probably supposed to come here.
We're all gonna die.
That's probably fine.
Well, I'm gonna climb away. I don't know about you guys.
Just like I leave now. All right. Well, I'm gonna move to the mouth of this cave.
Okay.
You
Is it-
can
is it-
activate these runes.
That's fine. Is it dark in
I
here,
listen.
or like have I seen with dark vision at
Well,
this
there's
far, or is
some-
there actually like light?
There's some light coming in from, the outside.
Okay. And what
Kudu.
is? There's like a little ledge over here.
You see something.
Ah, okay.
But first, let me describe this. A small strip of muddy sand choked with reeds sits at the entrance of a low cave, just at the lip of the bay. Scraggly vines drape over the top of the mouth and hang like tangled hair over its mouth. And this muddy floor is tracked with footprints. and you can see
Oh.
like a little bit further in that there's a wooden barricade that seals off the tunnel at the back. So what you're seeing
Do
over here.
these footprints look from the same creature? Do I know what kind of creature?
You're not sure, but the thing that you were seeing is over here, those vines that are like hanging over the entrance to it.
Mm-hmm.
You see them move ever so slightly.
Oh. Well, then I freak out and back up, and I'm all paranoid, and then my feet touch the water, and then I freak out and I move forward again.
Well, you get to act in the surprise round.
Oh,
I need
okay.
everybody else to give me for initiatives.
Oh, well, then my freak out is to back up until I touch the water, and then she freaks out when she touches that, so move action. It's easy being paranoid, apparently. Just freak out, man. Let's see, get the combat check in a good spot.
Yeah.
That looks like everybody. So Kudu,
Oh, I'll also say, the vines are moving.
sure, you can back up. I guess I'll just go for Fingrim since he's the next closest.
Sucker.
It's
The
fine.
vines suddenly lash out for you, Fingrim.
Alright.
Does this hit your flat-footed?
Hold on, let me make sure everything's turned on the way it's supposed to, but... Regular flat-footed, right? Not like touch flat-footed?
Right.
Okay, then, unless I'm pretty sure... No, it doesn't. My flat-footed is 16.
Okay. Then it is round one. And it's Tapa's sister. There is a large writhing clump of vines that reaches out to try to ensnare Fingrim, and luckily it misses.
Is there an appropriate knowledge for this?
Nature.
Okay.
Damn, this thing's probably got multiple attacks, though.
Well, I will step forward and I will bucket.
Those are opposite actions, just so you know. Normally, at least. Normally people say bucket as, like, running away.
It has a new meaning with Sister Maria.
Yeah.
You hit, and you deal a pretty good amount of damage to it. So on its turn, it's going to attack you. Looks like it misses you. And that's
I was
Oh,
worried this thing was
no.
gonna
Sure.
have. I was worried this thing was gonna have multiple attacks. This must be like way weaker than I thought.
This was designed for when you guys were level 4.
That's fair.
If we took off our armor, did we have time to put it back on, or is this like right after we got down?
You put it back on.
Okay.
This is pretty much the entry combat for book 2, but you guys skipped it.
We blew it off. We have other priorities.
So Fingram, it's your turn.
Alright. I guess I'm just pulling out the, that was the wrong character sheet. I guess I'm just pulling out my, short sword, and I'm gonna give it the, use Arcane Pool to give it flaming and, flaming and keen, I guess. And then I'm just gonna do an attack.
Okay, that hit.
The second d6 is fire damage. Whoa, that's a d66. Let me reroll that. Okay, so 6 physical damage and 2 fire damage.
Okay, it takes all of the physical damage and none of the fire damage.
Oh, okay. Well, I guessed
It
wrong,
is
apparently.
resistant to the flames. Kudu.
Okay. Burn, point blank. Oh, that's overflow, all that fun shit. I'm going to attack it with a cold blast.
You gonna do it from right? Yep.
Let's see, 13 touch.
Probably
That
has
touches
higher
it.
AC though. Cover bonus.
Yeah, there's cover, I guess.
Oh, that's still hit.
Okay.
It is large, so I guess
Yeah.
it's got that. You got that going for you.
It resists some of your cold damage, but some of it still gets through.
Yay, plants.
Jane is just gonna load her gun for now. Cormac.
Cormac moves up. And he's gonna attack you with his great sword.
Okay. That will provoke from it in its reach.
Yeah, he doesn't care right now.
It misses.
He's gonna attack it. Let me check.
A 15 will hit it, and we'll bring it down.
I knew Algoria was needed for this.
This isn't the witch, though. If it was, that's an easy witch to kill.
The creature is brought down and disposed of. You clear it away. Now how do you proceed?
We took care of the witch, right, guys? That was the witch.
I don't know.
I'll go
Ogre,
into
is
the
this what you
cave.
saw?
He says, oh, some sorcery by the witch, bringing the plants and the other things to life.
What is this right here? Is this like a ledge?
No, this is a wooden barricade. It's preventing you from going in further unless you like deal with it. You technically can't really see through it, although you might be able to see like above it, like past it some. It's not completely blocking off the tunnel. But
Okay.
I need Cormac and Fingrim to stay there. And does this hit your flat-foot?
Ooh, what you do?
Oh, no, it doesn't.
No.
It hits mine.
No, it
No, it's
doesn't.
a
It's a
what?
1.
Oh, never mind. I didn't see the 1.
Alright, what's attacking us? We gotta roll initiatives again.
No,
Versus
it's
trap.
No, what happens is Fingrim he walks across a tripwire that you didn't see, and there's a spring-loaded blade that slashes where you guys are, but it like when it comes up, like the thing just kind of like breaks, and yeah, doesn't hit you
The
guys.
blade like clangs helplessly on the ground or something. Like, oh, okay then. Clearly somebody does not want us here. What is...
In here you can see, I think, with your dark vision.
Yeah. So what do I see in there? Is it just like an empty cave?
It's not
Perception roll.
completely empty. What you're seeing in there is it's like a stone, like it's limestone technically, but like you're smelling wet mulch, and you're seeing like a scattering of what look like animal bones in there.
Was this where the plant was, I guess?
And the floor looks muddy.
It's probably where the plant was. I'm gonna cast Detect
Maybe
Magic.
our local nature knowledgeist will know.
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic into this cave. Maybe I want to step back a hair to try to get that cone a little bit better, but cover like almost most of it.
Casting detect magic.
Yeah, it looks like I should be able to get like most of the cave, if not all of it.
Okay. Let me see. You are detecting magic.
All right, I'll take the rounds to like locate where the magic auras are coming from. In there.
Okay. You only detect one source of magic. And it's coming from here.
All right, I'll say I sense something, and I'm gonna go into the cave. So I did roll
Okay.
25 in perception, so I'm gonna go grab the see where I detected magic and see if it's like an item or something.
Okay. Does everybody else stay where they are? Or are you guys gonna go in with?
Nah, he follows. Cormac follows him.
Yeah, following.
I'm gonna stay where I am for now.
Okay.
And there's like mud
Elvira
and shit
looks
in
at this
here.
barrier, and he's thinking like, oh, the witch is more of the witch's sorcery, as he says at the wooden barrier.
Yeah, that's sorcery, all right.
It's
What's
Elder
the?
thing.
Yeah, this is Delgrior things. What is the magic item I find? Or
What's
is
your
it
flat-footed AC?
16? I have another 25 perception. Well, he met, so I guess I take 11 damage.
Yep. Exactly where you are sensing magic, something appeared, as if it had been invisible.
Alright, so
Roll me initiative.
maybe I was just sensing a invisibility aura. Damn, I even rolled good on my initiative, but it didn't matter. I'm just gonna eat 2 attacks probably.
All right, Kudu, it's your turn.
Oh,
You're
really?
seeing a creature that is like this. It's this weird it's this tripod creature with a big mouth, but it looks like a giant, like massive mushrooms, a fungus basically. But
What-
its body is strange. Like parts of it blur and seem to phase in and out of sight.
Okay. What type of knowledge?
Nature.
Do I? Probably not. No.
You do know that this is a plant creature.
Another plant.
So you're pretty sure that it has plant traits and plant immunities, so things like it cannot be stunned and such.
I think you said it was a fungus.
Yeah, fungus, it's a plant.
No, it's not.
No, they're not. But alright, for purposes
Maybe.
of Pathfinder
Yes.
immunities and shit, then sure, it's a plant, but...
I will. Did it attack? It attacked?
yeah,
Yes.
Okay.
it attacked me.
Alright, then I'll just blast
I took
it.
damage.
D8.
Let's see, 13. Bit of a low roll, but
No cover, though.
that does touch it. Give me a percentage, though. Okay, you do hit it. You blast the creature with cold, and it is not resistant to it this time.
Nice.
Takes all of it. The creature's body that is phasing out completely phases out once more. Cormac, it's your turn.
Cormac will step up and it was like right in front of him or in front of Fingrin. What square was it in?
It was in this square, but it probably... There's a chance that it moved. I don't know that it's in the same square necessarily.
He'll move up to there and take a swing at the space he thought it was.
Okay. You swing and you miss. You just get air. Fengrim.
I'm gonna activate. I'm gonna activate Crane Style. And has it been less than a minute since we fought that plant thing? I'd say maybe. I only spent like 3 rounds with Tech Magic over here and then walked in here, right? So if that's the case, I still
Sure.
already have my Arcane pool for like a few more rounds. But I'm going to also attack that square on the off chance that it's still there, but I'm going to fight defensively because it's pretty low chance that it's still there anyway. So I'm not that concerned about actually hitting. Well, if it did, it would be a chance for crit. It's not immune to crits. And then I'll roll the concealment even though I don't know if it's actually there, I guess.
You attack, but you just get air.
Okay.
Jane is confused about what just happened. Moves in here and she's gonna, I guess, ready to shoot her gun if anything shows up. Sister Miranda.
I'm going to delay until something shows up.
El
Until
Rior is going
after
to defend
something shows up.
himself. Kudu.
I will ready an action to fire a blast if I see it again.
Okay. Well, this will trigger Kudu's and Jane's action because it appears right before you. It doesn't fully appear. It's like this.
Oh.
Like I said, it's like semi-translucent. It's gonna attack you.
I guess I wouldn't
You
take
choose
my
to
readied action. Because I would,
Yep, that's viable.
yeah.
You don't want to provoke.
Hit me with a whole lot of damage.
No, that was Jane's attack.
Oh. Damn. No damage.
That might
That
hit you though.
misses.
18.
My AC's 20.
Unless it's first flat-footed.
Uh,
I don't know if it is or
This
not
would be
though.
versus your flat-footed.
it was
It's attacking from
invisible.
invisibility.
19's my flat-footed.
Oh damn.
Okay. Then it misses.
Yeah, I have a water shield.
Is most
so
your
that's-
AC? So most your AC is flat-footed then. That's awesome. It's
Yeah.
really useful. I have like 23 AC right now, but my flat-footed's still 16. Because most AC is from like dodge bonuses.
And Jane shoots it with her gun. It does a bit of damage. Cormac.
Wait a
Oh, would it
minute.
be Sister Maria's turn? Because Sister Maria delayed
Oh,
until
right,
after
right.
till after it showed up.
.24 hits and takes 9 damage. You smack it with your books. You smack the fungus. And it's teetering after that smack. Cormac.
Didn't have to roll the 20% concealment or whatever.
Oh, right. Sorry about that. Yeah, the 20%. Yeah, roll me that percentage.
Sorry. Sorry, Mantis. Oh, you're fine. You got it.
Okay.
Cormac's gonna swing at it, try to hit it.
Okay. That will hit it. and that will bring it down.
Well, I have to roll the percentage, don't I?
Oh, right. Roll the percentage. You might not hit it, after all. You do. And you bring it down.
Cormac's here to just final blow stuff. That's
Kill
all.
the phantom fungus.
And then, yeah, I'll use detect magic back in that area, but I'm assuming that that was the fungus that I was detecting. Unless there was something that was
You do
guarding.
not detect magic.
Okay. False alarm. It was just the fungus. So what do I do about this barricade? Like, surely the witch wouldn't be back here because there's a barricade. How would the witch get past the barricade?
Is there a lever?
There isn't a lever, but you do see on your side of the barricade
Oh,
there are loops of rope that look like they could be used as handles that you might be able to drag this thing like into or out of its position.
is there enough space that I could just like fly over this barricade and then pull it open?
No.
No? Aw, I can just look over it. Okay, well, we're gonna have to break it down probably then. I guess Cormac's just gonna smash it down with his greatsword. I should probably like move so he
Yep.
can do that.
Okay.
Well, my arcane pool definitely wears off during this time.
Okay. You smash your way through the barricade. The way is open now.
Oh boy.
Cormac will step through. He's got perception. If it's open, he's got perception to make sure he doesn't set off something.
Okay. You don't think there's any traps waiting for you?
Alright, he steps in.
Does everybody else follow?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So what you guys see is it's a pretty big chamber here. So the small cave system you were in opens up into a large chamber with a sooty ceiling. For those of you who have the vision radius over here, you see a table littered with cooking pots, glass flasks, and other tools sitting against the wall in the southeastern part of the room near a smoldering campfire and a wooden crate. You also see 3 other figures. You see two quadrupedal creatures that like sort of look canid, but they have this like they look like a hideous fusion of animal and fungus.
Is there a knowledge for it?
And then behind them, you see a person.
Alright.
You see a rough-faced woman with very vibrant red, that orangey red hair, and she's got like a tangle of like leaves and other like moss and stuff, not just in her hair but like in her outfit. And she's also carrying a spear. And I'm gonna need you guys to roll initiative, because she points her spear at the 6 of you. And says, "I don't care for people from the town, so you'll be leaving now, dead or alive."
I rolled super low on initiative, so I'll be right back. My flat-footed is 16.
Is this the witch Elgriar? Seeking confirmation. Alright, initiatives again.
Yep. Alright, let's see, I just need to add... Is it Jane and your dude? Wait, I didn't add Elgriar? No, I didn't.
Alright, I'm back.
Okay. That looks like it's everybody, and Jane's up first. Okay, Jane's gonna load her gun. This creature is going to... This one's going to charge at Finger. It's going to make an attack. It's going to bite you with its charge.
That misses.
The miss? Okay.
Yeah.
And it's going to activate an ability on its turn.
Ooh, it's got a swift action ability, huh? Or a free action ability.
Yep.
Fancy. Does it have like any visible effect, or are you just telling us that for funsies?
Oh no, it does.
Okay.
I'm just trying to get the thing to think so you can see it. I need everybody in that to give me a fortitude save.
In what? I can't
In
actually see
what?
the circle.
Different layer, maybe.
Oh, you guys can't see it?
Nope. I'm guessing you put an aura on
I
it, but I can't
toggled
see it.
this.
You need to show it to PCs.
I'm sure I'm in it regardless, so I'll go ahead and roll one.
Oh, that's why it was the wrong aura.
Oh, darned.
That.
What are we rolling?
So everybody, fort
Heal?
save.
4. Oh, 4. Okay.
Fortitude.
Ooh.
In before
Give me the
con
save
drain.
point.
No, it's probably not drain. Probably not for this one. If we were expected to come
my
here at
guess
level
is
4,
it's like nausea or something like that. Just
yeah,
fungal.
maybe.
Or a disease.
Yeah. Like
Those are good
spores or
saves
something.
though. It might be okay. Especially versus like CR4
Let's
stuff.
see. 17, 21, 17, and... Oh, I need Elgrior's. He's usually got a
And
pretty good
technically
fortitude.
Jane's. She's somewhat in it.
Actually,
Maybe,
she's
that
just
might-
out of it.
It's probably not covering enough of her square.
Yeah.
It probably goes out to here. Like it probably goes out to any square that's within 15 feet.
Yeah,
With
15
little
feet.
arrows.
She's 20 feet away.
Yep.
Okay, that's its turn. Cormac. Oh, and basically, like, what this is, like, visually, it's this, like, it's not impacting your vision, but it's like this thick, like, cloud of spores. Fungal spores.
Cormac's gonna
Lovely.
move up.
I have to wonder if this woman's even really like a threat to the town, or if like Elgar is just being crazy.
He's moving there, but I'm moving in a path where I don't provoke. Like he's gonna go up and then come back down.
Shouldn't
Like something
act in
like
a very
that.
nice way. So.
Whee!
Yep.
I mean, she's
like
attacking us.
Yeah.
and he's gonna
Okay.
attack it with his greatsword.
Alright, go ahead.
He would be attacking the witch with the spell, but you technically can't see her right now. So
No, because you don't have dark vision and she's pretty far away.
yeah, she's pretty far away. Like I could barely see her since I moved.
Ah. It's like I can see her perfectly.
You hit,
Dark vision goes out to like here.
and you deal a bunch of damage to it. It's not looking good after that. Kudu.
Is this cloud of spores still going on?
Yes, it is lingering.
Okay. Then I will step out of it. Can I see in it? It's not a like visual problem.
No, it's not impeding your vision.
Okay, then I will fire a cold blast at that one closest one to me.
Okay. 18 touch. That will touch it. You definitely do enough damage to knock it out. But it drops. Elgriar, like, his way through the clouds and holds his breath.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and Cormac, I need you to make another fortitude save. Because you're
Right.
still in the cloud. Okay. Yeah, Elgriar moves around over there. Sister Maria?
I'm holding my breath and charge
And
this
he just
other
points
dog.
at the lady. Witch!
Which
I can do that, right?
Sorry, what was that?
I'm going to hold my breath and charge the other dog.
You're still gonna need me to roll. I still need you to roll me a fortitude save.
Okie dokie.
And get through your eyes. Or something, maybe.
Apparently.
Okay. You take 2 points of con damage, and you are now fatigued.
Ouch, that's rough.
Yikes, though. That's a lot of damage. That brings this thing down. On her turn, she's going to cast a spell.
I'm still flat-footed,
It's
so...
pretty easy to see what it is. Because she keeps the spear held in like her left hand, and now like from her right hand you see a whole hilt and blade made of flame appear. And Sister Maria, yes, you recognize this as a flame blade spell.
Should go fight her with my magic force sword. Except that that's strictly worse than just using
Finger.
+2 short sword. I gotta get out of the fog cloud, so I'm going to... Let's see. I'm gonna start out by activating Crane Style. I'm gonna use a standard action to activate my Fly Hex for a minute, and let's see here. I got 60 feet of fly speed now, so I can do some fun times stuff here now. So I'll fly like around, like all the way around over here, basically. Yeah, that's my turn. Actually, no, I'm gonna end up here. I don't want to go right next to her quite yet. I mean, she can just 5 foot up to me, I guess, but whatever. That's my turn.
Okay. On Jane's turn, she's going to... This spore cloud is bad. She's gonna stay on this side of the spore cloud.
Maybe it would have been better just to go up next to her. Man, whatever.
Cormac, it's your turn.
Cormac's gonna move up.
Okay.
He sees her now. He's gonna cast a searing light at her.
Okay. That one has the attack, right?
Yeah, it's a ranged attack. Just give me a sec.
Mm-hmm. 18 touch, right? That'll touch.
So that's 3d8.
And she takes all the damage?
Yeah, all the damage, no saving throw.
Yeah, it's range touch attack, so that's the fail state
Okay,
if you miss.
ouch. Hit her pretty
Does
good.
it have an effect, or does it just do damage?
I think only if she's like vulnerable to bright light.
Right, I guess
if she's vulnerable to light, it would affect her. It'd do more damage
Yeah.
too.
Alright, good
But,
hit.
yeah.
Kudu.
Um. Darn. Okay. My move speed's not what I want it to be right now, so that kind of sucks. I will... I'm gonna double move.
Okay. I'm gonna need you to give me a fortitude save if you're passing through the spore cloud.
Yeah. Yeah. Where's that button?
I know your con's pretty good, so you should be fine.
Kudo's really good at saving.
Yeah, you're fine.
Cool. Okay. That's it.
Okay. Elgir picks up a rock, and he's gonna start moving in. And he's gonna attack her with his rock, his improvised weapon. And he misses. Sister Maria.
No.
$20 will hit. She takes some damage, but you are also going to take some damage. Because when you hit her with your book, all these nettles and brambles kind of shoot from her body like armor, and they deal ouch, 8 points of damage to you. Piercing.
I know what this ability is, but...
Yep. And on her turn, she is going to attack Sister Maria with her flame blade. This is a touch attack. Does a nope. This does. I don't think a 9 touches you, right?
That's correct.
Okay, so luckily that attack misses. Alright, finger up. She struggles and grunts as she tries to bring her flaming blade on Sister Maria, and her eyes are kind of in shock at how much force you've brought against her thus far?
I'm going to use a swift action to. Well, I can do the swift action in the middle of my spell combat. So I'm gonna do spell combat. I'm gonna start off with shooting a ray of frost. The question is, am I gonna want to do this defensively? I don't think so. I think I'm just gonna shoot ray of frost, and then I'm gonna do my. Now that I've committed to that, I'm not fighting defensively. So range touch attack into melee is going to be in the end a +1, I think. 4 + 2 -1 from negative level. Okay. Miss with my ray of frost. I'm going to give my sword. I'm just going to enhance it to a +4 enhancement bonus, I think. 5-foot step and do my attack.
You know what I just realized? Did we determine that she's evil?
Oh. Nope. We're just totally invading her home, and then she attacked us and told us to leave, and we're like, no! Anyway, I have flanking bonus because of Elgrior, so that's a pretty low roll, but
16 actually misses her.
okay. And that's my turn.
I guess if my damage got through, because Searing Light only works on evil creatures, so.
Jane feels like you've got it. She doesn't want to touch the spore cloud.
That's fine.
Cormac.
Well, I'll ask that question. Did my Searing Light hurt her? So
It did.
by definition, she's evil then. He'll charge up to that spot and attack her.
Okay.
Charges included.
You hit her with an 18. You're also going to take damage from her bramble armor.
Oh, I know.
6 points. Kudu.
Okay, I'll move here and fire a blast at her.
Alright, give me your attack. Oh, that touches.
If I didn't
You
just,
deal a bunch of damage.
you might have just killed her.
Oh. Well, yeah, whatever. Makes Elgar
Yeah,
happy, I suppose.
That does it. She doesn't have enough con. You blast this frigid, cold blast at her.
Well, if you wanted to talk to her, you can speak with dead, right?
And it
Basically.
yeah, you permafrost her hair and her skin is frostbitten, and she looks dead. All right, out of combat.
I put my sword away.
Out of character, I don't think that's the witch we're looking for.
Oh man, that was totally the witch.
I don't know. Tell
She had a
Elgar what it
quit, though.
is,
She had
and
a-
then... Well,
Elgar
Elgar don't know what
sighs
a witch
with-
is or what isn't a witch.
He sighs, but he's content, and he says the
We
town
killed
is
your
safe.
witch. Yes.
Yeah, see, Elgar is happy. Well, I don't know if he's happy.
Alright, detect magic on her.
I go look through her shit in the tables. figure out if I can figure out who she is. Because this
You
seems very
detect,
strange.
one bit of magic. Actually, no. You detect 2 things of magic.
I want to see what they are.
One's a scroll and the other is her armor, and I'm just gonna give them to you. The scroll is a scroll of lesser restoration, and her armor is a +2 wooden armor. So Finger,
What
you're
is
checking out
that?
the table. What was that?
Is that like medium armor or something?
It's from the APG.
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure it's a medium armor.
I think it's medium. It's whatchamacallit. Well, actually, it might be light because it's +3 naturally, and then the +2 enhancement.
Wait, what are you talking about?
The armor he found.
No.
But Fingram, you're checking out the table, and
Yeah, I'm looking through
all
the
the
table.
equipment on the
light armor.
work table. I'm just telling you this out of character. Everything on there can be treated like an alchemist lab. So this is basically what it is.
This is an alchemist lab, okay.
And you're
Okay.
finding 6 potions of cure light wounds,
Alright.
3 potions of bark skin,
Just like +1 bark skin?
the minimum caster level, which I
Okay.
think is 2. 2.
Oh, yeah, it is
bark
2
skin plus
actually.
2.
Yep.
2 potions of hide from animals. And then like various doses of these like poisons and stuff like that for making them. Like belladonna, bloodroot, flay leaf, and these like root pastes.
Okay, I'll add the potions into the inventory for now.
And you also find a folded note.
I'll read the folded note.
The note says,
probably-
it looks like some kind of request, because it says, more of your dream-inducing brews, as well as more of that oil. And it's signed, Melisande.
So was she getting shit from Melisande? Or is she Melisande? That name sounds familiar.
Melisande requested stuff from the witch. Melisande is the lady we just handed over to the
Oh,
sleeping
right, duh.
agency.
That's why it sounded familiar.
today.
Okay. Well, that makes sense. That, and
Well, there's also a key on it. It's not magical, though.
I put her key on my belt of many keys.
Okay.
well, I'll say to everyone else, like, she was working with Melisande.
Oh. Well, then I don't feel bad. Not that I really did, but... I feel more bad that you couldn't talk to her.
It was 2 potions of hide from animals, right?
Yes. And fun fact, this lady is also the reason why all of the hedges around Iris Hill are so thick and tall.
Oh, she's helping them?
She's a druid.
Ah.
She used plant growth to help the cult.
Yeah, I
figured
find
she was
it
a druid
interesting.
But she doesn't have an animal companion. She has a domain, the plant domain.
Yeah, I find it interesting, like, you know, you always think that druids are, like, kind-hearted and nice, and in Galarian they're like,
Nah.
no.
You can have, like, you can have evil druid.
Well,
There's
yeah,
a lot
but
of
it's-
evil druids in Galarian, apparently.
Yeah, I've noticed.
Paizo actually seems to really like using druids as villains.
Yeah, you guys ran into 2 in Kingmaker.
Yeah, there's also like
because
one really
they're,
early
they're
on in Rise of the Rune Lords.
anti-civilization.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That part makes sense, right?
Alright, anybody want to take any of these Cure Light Wounds, Bark Skin, or Hide from Animals? I have them all in my sheet for now, but I'll obviously move some of them.
And I'm glad you took my pushing and prodding, because if you guys had slept on it, she would have left.
Yeah.
And then I couldn't give you the
Cormac,
XP for
serious?
everything.
Not the lady on the cover, though, is she?
No.
No.
You thought you were gonna meet the lady on the cover?
Mm.
Yeah, the cover doesn't always
still
show
might.
the
The cover
villain
of
of
the
the book. It might be like the villain of some other book somewhere. Somehow.
She might even just be a character that is tied into the history. Like, maybe that's the actual witch of
The NPC
the fucking...
we were supposed to
Yeah,
find.
the witch...
Maybe.
The
Is
witch
there
of
a
the-
barrier that we need to
from,
break
like,
down,
5
or is it
billion
a
years
door
ago.
that I can use my key on?
You talking about this area over here? Like, that one?
Yeah.
There's another wooden barricade like the one that you had broken down before, but this one's like half the size. So you can get through it.
Anybody
Eventually.
want to take that +2 wooden armor? It's basically a +5 to Dex and AC. Like max Dex. It's buoyant, so you don't get the minus penalty for swimming.
This is wooden armor. That's a medium armor, or is it a light armor?
It's a light armor.
I think it technically... Is it actually...
Somebody else can break the door down.
I think it's worse for me than my... Or maybe it's... Yeah, it's slightly worse for me than the +1 chain shirt I'm already wearing. Right? Because it's just a +2 wooden armor.
No, it had the wooden armor has a +3 armor bonus with the +2
it's a
magical
+3.
enchantment.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a
+2
+2
by default, and then a +2.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So, well, in that case, actually, it's technically just as good as my chain shirt, but it's worth more money. So we probably just want to sell it, right? I mean, I don't need I don't need to have a bonus to swim when I can fly, right? Generally speaking.
Yeah, we could sell it for gold. It's actually a pretty good idea. Cormac looks at like the wood and he's like, "That's not gonna protect you." Oh, okay, that's magical.
Yeah.
My engineering college friends, I posed the question, if you use the fly spell in water, can you fly? And they were like, at half speed, sure. Air is a fluid, water is a fluid.
No.
Yeah.
My Pathfinder friends wouldn't like that because that's not how it's written.
Right. Difference between D&D and Pathfinder.
No, it's the same spell. Like,
No, I'm saying
They're
He's
just
playing
like-
3-5, right?
yeah, I'm playing 3-5.
yeah.
It's just they're like, it's a liquid. They work the same.
No,
Now, if
Or a
it's
fluid. It's a fluid.
it's not.
if you're playing 5e, that is actually how the rules work. Is basically just how the GM says they work for like a lot of stuff like that. Like, we don't need a rule for that. Just let the GM decide. Like, all right, sure.
5e is the game where like you can open up the player's handbook or the DM guide and like you could basically read the sentence. You make up the rules. Why did you buy a book?
Yeah. uh, It's like, whose line is it anyway, right?
Right.
I
Yeah, it's
mean,
kind of dumb, but whatever.
they have that in the first page of the DMG or the player's handbook in Pathfinder 2.
Something
Yeah,
similar.
but like the Pathfinder core book is like way thicker than the 5e player's handbook, and the core book explains like everything about the game. Like they completely omitted some things in 5e, like crafting magic items and just magic items in general. They don't have rules for them,
Yeah.
and it bugs the shit out of me.
Alright, so is this... I guess I'm with Mantis here. Is this a, is this like a door that we can unlock with that key?
This is another barrier.
It's just a barrier? Is
Yeah,
there like...
I'm
with some
fatigued.
way to
I'm
effort,
open it?
you can
breaking
get rid of it.
down.
Okay. It's not something that can just be open. I guess she has like spells she can do that. She can just be like, move aside, wood. I have
that's
domain over you. Yeah,
But
so that
eventually
makes
you
sense,
can
I guess.
get in there. So yes, I'll let you go in there.
Yep, this looks like her bedroom.
Yep. 20 feet across at its widest, this rounded cave contains a scattered pallet of blankets, a wooden wash basin of clean water, and a sturdy chest.
What
Does
are the
chest
chances
have
that
a
the
lock on
chest
it?
have runes on it? I'm stand over here.
The chest does have a lock.
I'm
Maybe
gonna
the key
use the
works on that.
key and I'm gonna open the chest
You don't want to
and
detect magic first?
fuck it. If I trigger another
Uh-uh.
trap or another thing that I have to save against, that's just my luck tonight.
Melisandre or whatever was down here too.
Okay, Mantis.
He said
Does
whatever.
that hit your AC?
That's
That
not a
hits my
rune, at
AC.
least.
Roll me a fortitude. Okay, you just take 1 point of damage as like a needle pokes you as you open the chest with the key. But
Ingram, can you
inside,
get this out of my neck, please?
Yeah.
Sure.
but the chest, it's a pretty decent chest, and inside of it is not nearly as much as you would think you'd find in it. But what it does hold is a change of clothes, a clay jar with some kind of substance inside of it, and a leather pouch. And the leather pouch is very, very jingly and heavy when you shake it. And I'm going to tell you right now, it has 1,694 gold pieces.
Oh boy.
Oh, there's the book's, like, gold for the whole book. Wait, there's also the magistrate's gold that we could, like, take, but we didn't take.
Yeah, you could go take it.
We're gonna take it.
So that's divided up 5 ways, or we divided it 4 ways? Since I guess Jane's still with us right now, so we'll divide it 5 ways.
She's still here.
Yeah.
Did we earn? Did you say we gained money earlier when I was cooking
No, we got some items, I
No.
think.
items? Okay.
Which I think you already got, like, one of those or something. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, she got the ring of protection.
Yeah.
Alright, what do you guys do?
I guess we handled what we were supposed to handle here. We probably
go
go
to
back
bed.
and rest for
I
the night.
look
Yeah.
and see. I detect magic on the jar.
You do not detect magic from the jar.
I inspect the jar. What do the contents look
Okay.
like?
You open it up, and inside you see a bunch of little small mushrooms. They have bright red caps dotted with white spots.
I think Kudu knows something about plants. I don't like plants slash fungi. I am going to cap the jar back, and I am going to ask Kudu if she knows what these do.
If you eat one, it'll enlarge you.
Oh yes, because my luck so far today has been excellent.
No, I was messing. I was making a Mario joke because it's a red cap mushroom.
I
The
examine
mushroom's enlarging.
Okay. These small mushrooms are called muscaria, and they are quite valuable, as these are the kinds of hallucinogenic mushrooms that have long been sought out by shamans and other kind of spiritual people to enter trances and seek flashes of insight. If you ingest them, in exchange for, they will do a little bit of ability damage to you. They impair your mental facilities a little bit, but out of character, you can get a plus 1d6 alchemical bonus on a single knowledge of your choice, perception, or sense motive check once per minute for the duration of the effect, and this lasts a couple of hours. And there are enough mushrooms in this jar for 4 doses. You do know, Kudu, that there is a chance that these mushrooms can cause addiction.
Oh yeah, I warned them about that. I don't know how I know these things, but I do.
Well, you're able to look at it and
Right, but we can't remember.
like,
We still don't have our memories, so it's like I don't remember how I know this, basically. It's an interesting situation.
But yeah, they do have a positive benefit.
We're just all gonna become
Maybe we'll
shroom
sell them when
dealers.
we get into town.
Is it legal? Illegal?
Like, not this town, but other town.
Well, in that case, do you guys go back to town?
Is there anything else here?
Not that you've seen.
I'll do a quick perception check of the room before going upstairs.
It looks like you're sure that there's nothing else hiding from you. So I'm going to put you all back in Thrushmore. Since you've got your loot, and I'll give you experience. You guys get 1100 XP. That's each. There's a fair chunk.
Okay. Got it. That's nice.
And you
I
guys
think
may
we literally need to go kill like 4 commoners.
or you could kill a certain ghost.
Yeah,
Yes.
which I think we were gonna do anyway. I'm just gonna hit the Knight's Rest button now.
I was.
'Cause, yeah, you guys are
I
close
was
to leveling, right?
joking, of course.
Of course, Sister Maria would never kill a bunch of random commoners.
That was Manta's joking. Sister Maria would never do that unless, you know, they were
You
preaching
sounded like
the words of
Zerdurium
the
for a
devil.
moment.
And then Sister Maria definitely would if they were preaching the word of the devil.
Yeah, of course. But
I'll be right back. We'll
apart
get some
from
water.
apart from that,
During that like whole combat, I was like preparing my spells for the next day. I was just like, okay, what's the best spells for this ghost? What should I prepare?
I know I'm gonna prepare the same one of the spells I prepared that day that I never used, which is Force Sword. I can actually prepare like multiple copies of it. If the thing is, I don't know if anybody else in this party would want to use a Force longsword. Like you have to be proficient with longswords, but you can actually create this, and then I can just give it like to someone else. Like here, I have a Force Sword for 5 minutes.
Well, one
I
spell
think
that
Inquisitors usually are, but I'm a terrible, terrible Inquisitor class. Like funny, but terrible.
You're like every cleric archetype in the game, just about. Almost every single cleric
Welcome back.
archetype's awful. I don't know why.
Okay.
I've
So you guys
also
get back
prepared
into
Calm
town.
Spirit twice.
What do you guys do at this point?
Well, this is the
I
next
am
day,
going
or
to. No,
It's the same
before
day
the
as
next
the.
day.
no, it's still
No,
the
it's
same day.
I
I don't
am
think I
going
do
to
anything
go
else really this day.
ask
Sorry, go
Father
ahead.
Reinhardt if tomorrow, if he doesn't have it prepared today, he can prepare just normal restoration.
He says he has one prepared today.
I am going to take 100 gold pieces worth of the diamond dust from whoever has it, and I am going to have him use it to get rid of my dex drain.
Oh, you mean normal restoration?
Yeah, normal restoration.
No, he only has lesser restoration.
I'm asking if
He
you
might-
can prepare normal
He might not be high
restoration.
enough caster level to do it.
Yes, he is not high enough caster level to prepare normal
Oh,
restoration.
fuck. Well, I guess we have to go kill the ghost and have Cormac do that.
Can't. Yeah, Cormac can just cast it.
Okay, we can rest.
I don't know if. Yeah. I think he can cast level 3. Yeah, because he did Speak with Dead. That was a level 3 spell. So yeah, he has level 3 spells.
Okay. So you guys are gonna rest?
Yeah.
Then you can do that. You'll have a uneventful sleep, but with the witch taken care of, Elgrior feels confident enough to move back into his shack, and he thanks you kindly for for uh, for watching over him at the
And
other house and letting
of
him
course.
stay with you, and for also helping to save the town.
You're welcome.
It took a while, but you brought that witch to justice. And he'll have a good, nice rest tonight. Alright, but yep, you guys can sleep, rest, and wake up. It is another day. Kudu, you can give me a will save. It's been 7 days since you acquired that madness.
Oh, fuck yeah. Okay. Do 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 do. Aha!
Yay!
Hey, Kudu, you feel like the people you've been, doing stuff with, you don't feel that same like sense of paranoia that you've been plagued with. You feel like
Elgar's
you can
right.
trust some people.
We saved the day.
Yeah, and you haven't seen the dog in a while too, so
Oh,
that's
that
helped.
too. Yeah, that's helping.
You can remove the paranoid buff.
Yeah, finally. I don't know if I should delete it though. Someday I might see it again.
It's happened before.
Yeah.
It's a much brighter day for Kudu.
Yeah, I probably look like way happier.
Oh yeah, I might not even have my spells because I gotta make a will save, right?
Oh right, because you have night terrors.
Yeah, so let me roll that. I mean, if I don't, then I still get the force spell or force sword. I have that still prepared. So I mean, and I'd be able to get another spell back with the pearl of power, I suppose. So here we go. I think that's good enough. I don't remember what the DC was. I don't know if I even knew the DC actually. So
You may prepare spells today.
all right. All right, I'm good to go then. If we want to fight the ghost or whatever now, try to figure out how to put it to rest. Because I know just beating the ghost isn't gonna work. Because you gotta like do something else. But
Yeah, to keep them from rejuvenating.
yeah. Did
Sometimes that's a
anybody?
quest in and of itself.
Yes. Did anybody want the potion of a potion of cure light wounds or a potion of bark skin? I know of Asus already, but Nobody said anything, so I want to offer it one more time. Otherwise, I'll just
I'm good.
hold on to all of them.
It's additional
Alright.
armor.
Right. I mean, yeah. I'm not going to use them for versus the ghost, because Barkskin does not help versus ghosts. But,
Nope.
my braces of armor +2 will, though, I guess.
Yeah. It's a force
They
effect.
don't... Yeah, they don't normally do anything, but in this case, they'll be useful, I guess. I also can cast shield, so I technically can, like, give myself pretty good AC versus ghosts.
Yep. It's just, if it hits you though, ugh,
Yeah.
they hurt real bad.
But yeah, I'm set to go when everyone else is. I'm gonna cast a few spells before we go into that room, but
Okay.
I'll
So
wait until like.
is that where everybody's going? Back to the basement of Fort Hillcrest?
So this is the next day then.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so I'd probably be back at full health by now, as well, or at least maybe not full health because we used like all the healing basically. So but I would have gained some health from sleeping. I'd be like close to full health.
When we wake up, Cormac will channel once to get everybody to full if they're not.
Okay.
All right. But before we go into the before we go into that room down there, I'm going to cast Force Sword on myself, Shield on myself, and Mirror Image on myself. That'll be like just before we go in there.
Before we go in, I'll also have my familiar out.
Before we go
The
in,
dodo?
Cormac's gonna cast Hedging Weapons, Divine Favor, Iron Skin, and I'm trying to decide if I want to cast that right now or wait.
And I say the door shut on us last time. Can we just break the door so that doesn't happen?
Oh, it's already broken.
Oh, okay. Then, yeah.
Yeah, we
And
broke it last
broke it.
time.
And Cormac's gonna cast a Magic Circle against evil on himself.
I'm sorry, can you shift ping me to where we are?
Yeah, same here.
Let's see, on the adjust tab. Shield and...
I didn't heal.
Yeah, when the door had like closed on you guys, Cormac was out with
Mhm.
Father Reinhardt. He was like, "I'm gonna break this door down."
So I healed everybody for 11.
Yeah, I remember that.
Was some of us still hurt after resting?
Yeah, some of us were still hurt after resting because we weren't able to use any healing before going to bed because...
I would have just heal burned you up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, never mind.
either way.
Yeah, just keep your channel. I would have just
Yeah.
made you all
Yeah, I forgot
tired
about
as
that.
I burned you.
That's gonna be our ritual to go to sleep easier. It's just like Kudu burn us
Kudu
or
puts you
like
to sleep.
exhausted.
Burn me, please!
So everybody, I cast a magic circle against evil, so we have a 10-foot radius around me of basically protection from evil.
Somebody else can go in first. I'm not it.
Yep, I'll go first. Everyone ready? Anybody
Yeah.
coming with me?
No, not
I just going
quite.
by
I need
myself?
to
Not
remove some of
directly.
my con damage.
I mean, I'm fine, like, trying to tank this thing, I guess.
Unlike the
Probably,
follow-up,
right? Maybe? As long as I roll good on initiative, I guess, because I don't want to be flat-footed versus it, but I mean... I can make myself
Well,
very difficult to hit.
Cormac's gonna
Here,
come right
take a
behind
bottle
you
of
too,
Vanish. Go vanish into the room for a round.
Like, I could do that, like, ready it and move in and then be invisible when it spawns, maybe?
Yeah.
I mean, that's probably a decent use of Vanish, maybe. I don't know if it works, if this thing can just see invisibility, but... Vanish potions are pretty useless anyway, so... yeah, if you're offering a potion of Vanish, I'll take that too.
Oh
I
yeah,
guess.
take it. It's no
And
point
I'll
selling
hold
this
that. Like, I'll cast my buffs with the potion in hand, and then the round after I cast the last buff, which would be force sword, then I'll drink the potion and walk into the room on that round. So, and then I'm assuming some people come with me. Maybe if not, that's fine. I'm cool with it.
Well, the question is when you step in, does anything happen? Do you scream and shout? Ah!
I don't know.
Cormac would have followed though.
Nothing
So me and
initially.
Cormac go in on this round. All right, nothing happens right away. And then I turn visible again.
Yay!
Good
Yeah,
use of
clapping.
vanish. Oh well,
Nice.
I didn't get attacked yet.
Yeah.
Did it? Was
Jane
it
will
triggered
follow
by
you.
us? Was it triggered by us going too close to like the
The
fucking
south
torture
wall.
tools or something? Maybe I don't remember.
South,
Uh,
west wall.
Other
It was
west.
down there. The other west. Oh, okay. I go over towards
Yeah,
the
because when you
torture
inspect
tools.
that wall, that's where
There's
you
like a
kinda
body
see
in there or something, right?
No, it's this like this part of the wall is different.
Right, but that's my theory is that that's where there's like somebody stuffed a dead body in there or something. If nothing
Yeah,
this
happens,
portion of the wall looks like it's been like plastered over, and the dampness in the room has caused this plaster to start to crack, and there's like gaps and stuff in it.
well, if nothing seems to be happening yet, I'm going to just break the plaster open with my force sword. I'm just gonna start smacking it.
Okay.
I mean, maybe it just won't attack us, and we can just resolve this without even having to fight it. If like there's actually a dead body in there, we can like bury him or something like that. Maybe that'll put the spirit to rest. I don't know.
Maybe.
I'm not an expert on these things. But yeah, I guess I'll roll some damage dice. What are my
I'm
damage
gonna-
dice for this thing?
To recall a spell because I don't have the material component. I didn't realize there was one. So the magic circle against evil, I don't have that spell, or I didn't cast it because I don't have the silver. But I would have prepared a communal protection against evil if I'd known that.
So I don't know how many hits it takes to get through the
You can give me one.
plaster. Oh well, I gave
You
you
can give me
the
one
10
attack.
there,
Oh,
and
okay.
then something's gonna happen.
Well,
Okay.
after the first one, yes, something's gonna happen.
Okay. I do have mirror images and shield up and stuff, so I'm expecting trouble.
Everybody gets a sense of dread, and the taste of blood in their mouths, as emerging
Oh, no.
from the wall is a ghostly figure.
Yep, I will ready this time.
moaning and demanding that you leave his resting place be. And you can give me initiatives.
Alright. Hopefully I roll good, I guess. Yay! I rolled good. It's probably gonna roll like a 24 or something like that, and I'll be like once again like, of course.
Yep.
Flat bonuses being too good.
Did you get that switch in the
Let
spells?
me select, and I'll put the 17 on there.
I don't have the material component for Magic Circle against Evil, so I would have not prepared that because I
Okay, that's
didn't
fine.
know. And I would have prepared a Communal Protection against Evil, and I would have cast that before the battle.
Okay, that's fine.
So I have an armor class listed on Hero Lab, but it means nothing because incorporeal. I think I'll just have to manually or like math it out. It does tell me where it's coming from, so you should be able to adjust it, like math it easier that way.
Okay, that's everybody, I think. And first up, we've got Kudu, who beat Fingrim.
Again.
The door's broken, so it can't shut this time. But everything kind of starts rattling around inside the room.
Foiled again!
All the weapons and implements and crates and stuff kind of shaking eerily.
Okay. I honestly think I'm just gonna delay my turn until I feel like taking it, I guess.
Okay. And it's Fingrim.
Alright, I'm going to use a swift action
You
activate
react
crane
for the
style.
ghosty.
Yes, which is what I really was hoping would happen. I'm going to fight defensively, and I'm going to do I want to spell combat? I think I'm going to spell combat here as well. I'm really bad. I'm likely to hit though if I spell combat. I'll do it anyway though. I'm gonna do the try to cast a spell defensively first. So that's gonna be. And then okay, I get off Chill Touch, and I'm gonna do a free attack with Chill Touch.
Okay.
So pretty unlikely to hit, but it's also incorporeal, so it might not have very good AC anyway. So this is fighting defensively with spell combat. Ooh, it's actually even worse than that. Okay. That one probably misses. Next attack. 13.
It's a miss.
Okay. Then I still have 5 charges of Chill Touch, and that's my turn. But my AC is really good right now, so hopefully that matters. He might just do his other thing.
Yeah.
But...
Okay, Sister Maria, you're up next. Unless Kudu wants to resume.
I cast Divine Favor.
No, that's
Okay, Sister Maria casts Divine Favor. Do you see where you are?
I
Do
already
you...
have Magic Weapon on.
you stay there?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay here for now. I'll
Okay.
5 foot step forward.
The ghost's turn. He sees you, Fingrim, and he takes your bold stance as an insult, and he reaches out, bemoaning your presence and trying to corrupting touch you.
Okay.
Here's that natural 20.
Yeah.
Nope, looks like he
Pretty sure.
misses.
Pretty sure that misses. My AC versus
This
this guy right
enrages
now.
and infuriates him.
I think my AC versus this guy is like 22 or something right now.
On Jane's
No, it's-
turn, she's gonna shoot him,
It's higher than that. It's 24, I think.
and she's gonna use that whatchamacallit. Oh no, wait, no, she needs magic bullets. This is the problem last time.
Yep. I mean, she's got a magic dagger, I know, but
She is scared though of the scary ghost.
oh, actually, yeah, my AC versus this guy is 24 right now because
She'll pull out the +1 dagger though, so that she at least has
bracers.
it out.
the
And
bracers
I
and the
guess
shield.
she'll ready in action. If it comes close, she'll slash at it. Cormac.
He is gonna cast Calm Spirits on it.
You're gonna cast what?
Calm spirits. That might be a way to just end the encounter.
Calm Spirit. Interesting.
Give me a sec. I need
Postpones
to look.
hostile actions by the affected spirits for the duration of the spell. That's a cool spell. It's actually a pretty good one for this sort of setting.
I had it previously, but I think I burned it in healing. Last time we came here, like I used it.
Okay, so do you cast it?
Yeah, I cast it.
That's a lot thing. Like sometimes you prepare like kind of these narrow spells, and then you're like, those are like the first ones you throw away when you need to heal something.
Okay, what's
Yeah.
the DC number for it?
$16.
Alright, he fails.
Sweet. So I think since it's
you
it's
cast
technically an incorporeal
Enchant your
undead,
spell. Yeah.
I think that one lasts a minute or a round. I'm not. See, I don't know the. There's two durations. I don't know which one's which. If this is like haunt or incorporeal. It's an incorporeal undead, so it's a round per level. You see how there's two durations? I don't know which one it is.
It's the spell's duration changes to concentration to 1 round per level when affecting a haunt. So this is 1 minute for the incorporeal undead.
Alright, so yeah.
Okay. Even though like his sudden violent demeanor diminishes considerably, and this like emaciated man, beaten and bruised, suddenly lowers his arms and kind of like, hovers just mere like inches off the ground and sighs, almost confused. Kudu.
Kudu burns herself to gain 1 stored energy internal buffer. And if you need an explanation for
Okay.
that, I can explain it, but I have a buffer. And that's my turn.
Fingrim, what do you do with this sudden calmness?
I guess, does anybody say like what I like given any ideas for what I should do? Like I'm pretty sure if I attack it's gonna break the effect. But it's still like in my way.
Yeah.
So
I'll politely ask it to move out of the way.
right, I'm just going to total defense for this turn. And wait and see if
Okay.
it moves out of the way.
Sister Maria, do you do anything? Given these special
Yes.
circumstances?
I am going to tell it that we are here to help, and we would like to appease your spirit and put you to rest, so you can go off to heaven or whatever.
Okay. On its turn, it groans and looks at you and says, I haven't felt this calm in years. You want to help me?
Mm-hmm.
He says, no one's wanted to help me. Considering some of the things I done. They weren't good, mind you. But, I suppose it's better than killing and chasing people off. Maybe, while I'm feeling nice like this, maybe you can help me then.
Can you move to your left, please?
Let's see. Oh, I see you already rolled diplomacy. Okay.
I had this spell prepared while we're in the asylum too, like one of my first level 2 spells, just in case we ever ran into like crazy spirits there, but I always ended up using it to heal people or myself.
Yeah.
He floats to the side and says, while I'm feeling nice, if you could get my body and just, give it a proper burial, I think I might be able to actually sleep on it. He does so. Jane is, pleasantly surprised by this, but still has her gun loaded. She doesn't point it at him, though. And she's like, baby, we can trust him. Cormac, it's your turn. Fingram's already started to do a little bit of work on this area, the plastered part. It's breaking.
Okay. He will go help him, I guess.
See, my plan was potentially going to have a somewhat similar effect because Chill Touch would have theoretically panicked him.
Cormac will get his mace out and start chipping, pounding on the wall, basically.
Okay.
But yeah,
Give
with
me
total
attacking
defense. Total defense up. My AC versus this guy is 27 with mirror images. So
I'm gonna tank him.
I'm gonna use
Yep.
my destructive. Never mind, I'm just gonna attack it.
I maxed rolls on my images earlier too, so I have. It's a nice thing. I'm playing Fingrim instead of Deirdre. If I was playing Deirdre, I could have had like this AC as well, and probably still got like mirror images. It would have just
Okay,
just hit.
you do some damage to it, but it's still got some HP to work at, and you've got a few rounds to break it.
Yep.
Kudu.
I hear them talking, so I come here. I'm gonna take a total defense as well.
Okay, finger.
I'm gonna let Cormac keep working on that, and I'm just gonna kind of move over here, and I'm gonna ready an action to hit this guy if he stops being calm. Because I don't know in character how long it's gonna last.
Right. Okay. Sister Maria.
I'm gonna talk to him. Make small chat. And I'm like falling asleep on my computer. I think I need to go.
Alright, we'll probably end session here soon then. And I assume everyone's gonna kind of keep doing these actions. Then Cormac, give me
Yeah.
some more attacks with damage.
I mean, there is. It only lasts rounds, right? So.
No, it's
It lasts a
minutes.
minute.
Oh, it lasts a minute. Okay, so we have.
So
a lot
round
of rounds.
11 is when this ends.
So hopefully you can get through it in a few rounds.
This thing has
Well,
quite
I have-
a bit of HP.
I have 2 prepared as well. So I have another one of these prepared.
So are we attacking him?
Not yet, but we
Okay.
might end up having to.
Yeah.
If I don't get through with that, like
Okay, after 5 attacks, it's still standing. The stuff. Why don't you give me like 3 more attacks?
I still have all 5 of my charges on chill touch right now, so.
Don't pickaxes
might-
get like a bonus versus stonework? You have one of those.
but I'm not proficient with it, so I don't know.
I don't think you have to be to do an attack, like you just to do damage.
You're
to
hitting
it. Like,
a wall.
Like that's what they're made for. You're not using it. If you want to, if you don't need to use it as a weapon, you could probably pull out the pickaxe and just bash the wall with it, and maybe it'll do some bonus. Like maybe that'll make it easier. I don't know.
Alright,
It's something worth considering.
I guess he'll switch to that. Yeah, he'll switch to the pickaxe. What's the damage dice
Okay.
on it though?
I think it's the same damage
That's a
dice.
1d8.
Yeah. I think you can get a two-handed pickaxe, but I don't think that's what Cormac has.
They typically are.
What's the
Okay.
bonus then? I have a 3 strength. Or a 2 strength. and
It's
then
the same
plus 1.
damage, it just ignores more hardness.
I'm not gonna roll that to hit. Obviously, I'm gonna hit, but I'm just gonna roll the 3 d8s.
Okay. You get it on that second hit. So on round 10, you manage to break down the wall. It's a tough sealed up wall. And you know that like another round later, this effect is gonna end.
Yeah.
I mean, is
I
it
might
possible
cast
that I
it.
could have been blasting the wall from a range during those rounds, hoping?
I mean, I suppose.
I mean, I didn't really catch what was going on because I didn't understand it was going to be like 10 rounds of stuff, but I wouldn't just sit there and let him do all the work when I could be helping.
It does take less damage though because you're doing energy. But yes, I'll let you help. I'll give you one more round.
Well, I mean,
But you
I don't know. Either
break
way,
down. No, I want this to happen. I think this is a lot cooler than actually fighting the goat.
uh-huh.
Just I want to keep everybody paying attention. So yeah, you break down this barrier and you see sealed inside this like pretty much tomb. What was once a cell is just this little sealed up tomb where there is a corpse huddled in the middle next to a bench is this body, this desiccated corpse dressed only in a ragged loincloth, and it's started to undergo a natural process of mummification.
I'm gonna go in and pick it up.
Okay, you do. And you can see on the corpse there are several large tattoos on the torso, the thighs, mostly depicting like abstract, swirling monstrosities with way too many eyes and mouths.
Oh, that's fun.
And yeah, you pull the corpse up and you start dragging it out. And climbs Pret here on the following
Triggers are ready to action.
is like, no, he's still pacified. He's still got one more round. He says, yeah, just, find someplace nice. I'd sure like to sleep.
Alright, and then we all just bolt out of the room.
And yeah, I assume everybody runs out of the room, right?
Get out! Ah,
Oh, yeah.
he's about to go crazy!
Even Cormac, as he leaves, he's gonna cast another one of those spells on him to see if he can get it off. To calm him again. To continue
Just
the
to
calm,
let
so
him
he
stay.
doesn't just like chase us.
That way he stays calm
Yeah.
for a little bit longer, yeah.
Roll another save. We'll save. 16.
Yay! We did it!
Yeah, looks like he's still pretty calm. But
Yeah.
everybody runs out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, cool. And I can just take us back to Thrushmore.
Okay.
But yeah,
Sorry,
like,
I
I'm
kinda
assuming...
negated that, but
No, that was...
that was my idea the whole time. The first time I wanted to do it, but I didn't have the spell.
Yeah, no, it was great. I mean, I was basically going to do something similar. I was just going to hit him with Chill Touch and hope that he failed the save and got panicked, which would have basically like done something really similar.
In the case that the spell hadn't have worked, I think Fingrim could have tanked him.
Yeah, and then like I said, once he fails a save for his chill touch,
But it's nice that that wasn't needed.
The chill touch would have been a DC 15 will save instead, so it would have been a little bit easier for him to succeed it, but I'd be able to do it up to 5 times while tanking with like 27 AC or whatever the fuck I had. I think I had 20.
Yeah.
I think if I'm fighting defensively, I have it's a bit lower than it's not the 27. It's like a 23 or something. But like he had like a +5 to his attack, right? So he basically needed like a 19 or 20 or an 18 or something like he was pretty unlikely to hit. And I could tank one hit. Plus I had mirror images up, so it was I could have tanked him for a really long time probably. Unless I got Deirdre level of unluck.
It was a +7, but yeah, relatively low. Just that it's touch.
Yeah. Yeah. But I have most of my AC's dodge bonus.
Alright,
I
yeah, you
assume-
bolt out of the fort. Do you just go find anywhere to bury him?
I actually would suggest we go find Father Reinhardt as well to like do like a little rites or something like that. Like explain that like this is the body of that ghost that was under the fort, and we think that if we give him a proper like funeral and burial, that it perhaps will set his spirit at rest.
If it'll if it'll accomplish both goals of sending someone off to eternal rest and getting rid of a terrible spooky ghost, then he's all in favor of giving the body a burial.
And I've kind of been like
He
warming
thanks
up
you
to
for doing so, even though the body looks very weird and like all these markings perturb him.
Any knowledges on those markings? Like, can we roll anything to see if we could discern anything from those tattoos?
Not really, but if you want to check the body, you can do a 15. You can do a heal check.
Alright, I'm gonna roll it.
Yeah, I've been kind of warming up. Like Fingrim's kind of been warming up to like the Farazman faith actually too, and over the course of this story, I feel
Anybody
like.
else want to heal check the corpse?
I don't have it. I don't have heal. I'm sure Sister Maria would be disappointed that I have not seen the way of Jesus or whatever. So, but that's just how things have been going, I feel like.
I'm tired.
Okay, does that heal check?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't have that skill.
Okay. I was just asking it while someone was asking about checking the corpse, and I was like, you can do a heal check. I believe that's an untrained check too, so you don't have that point.
It is.
I'm guessing it's just a straight D20 for Mantis.
Yeah.
Okay.
No wisdom.
Well, I'll give you this. Mantis helps Cormac with his role, at least. You aid. And Cormac, you think you feel something weird in the stomach of the body, because it's already getting really like thin and like mummified, but you think you feel something odd in its gut.
Maybe we could, if he could do this without Father Reinhardt seeing, he's gonna like try to. Is the gut like open at all, or is it like a seal?
No, it's sealed. It's it's not. It's closed.
He's gonna detect magic on this corpse.
Oh, okay. You detect the presence of magic and if you narrow it, it's in the guy's gut.
I was afraid you were gonna say that. He asks if anybody has a dagger,
Yeah.
and he says there's something magical in this corpse's stomach, or in this guy's stomach.
What school?
I guess if you will try to figure out what school. Arcana or spellcraft?
That's Arcana.
It'd be Arcana.
Oh.
I don't
If
have
it's
any
necromancy, I'd
ranks
say
in
don't do
yet.
it. But yeah, I don't know.
You're not sure.
Well, I told other people that are more skilled.
Yeah, I'll do it.
determine-
It's a good skill for me, even though negative level.
I just don't have a rank in it, so.
I have 2 ranks in it, so I didn't roll great, but maybe
Okay.
it's a low.
You don't know what school this is. You're not even sure if it has a school. But it's a strong aura.
Cormac asks again, so he'll ask Kudu for a dagger. And I'm guessing this is on the way to Father Reinhardt. Like,
It can be, or he's just like out getting something for the burial.
Yeah, like while we're preparing.
It's pretty easy to do it behind his back.
yeah. So he'll cut this guy open, try to get whatever that thing is.
All right, yeah, you make an incision, and you reach in and like, feel around, and it doesn't feel pleasant, but you do feel something smooth and spherical, and you pull it out, and you see something beautiful. You don't know how it got in there. Maybe the dude swallowed it. Maybe it was something he was trying to hide. But you pull out this sphere that is like this intricate and beautiful scarlet and blue color.
Any knowledges? Or
It fits in the palm of your hand. You can give me a spellcraft.
Assuming you have detect magic, what you do.
Yeah, I have it prepared.
All right. Cormac and Sister Maria work together on this, and this is a very, very valuable item. This is a scarlet and blue sphere Aeon stone.
Ooh. I don't know what that does, but it's an ion stone, so it's
This
Pretty
stone
good.
grants the
Scarlet?
wearer a +2 enhancement bonus to intelligence. The stone has 1 skill associated with it as a +2 headband of vast intelligence, and that skill is knowledge planes.
Oh, okay.
fancy. That'd be good for me or Sister Maria, I think.
I have knowledge planes. It's better for you.
I have knowledge planes as well, I think, but
Oh,
I don't know if I've maxed on it, but I have it. Yeah, I only have 1 rank in it, so I guess it
mine's
does.
next.
Yeah, that part helps me more, I guess. I feel bad because I feel like I have like most of the wealth in the party.
Well, a lot of it you're just holding on to it.
That's true, but like I already have the +2 sword, so. But I don't know.
You gotta
Nobody
be
else.
careful with that ion stone if you're using it.
That's true too, because it can get destroyed by splash attacks and things like that.
Yeah, unless
Unless
you
you
have,
swallow
like,
it.
Wayfinder, swallow it, or like do what Karzog did and like implant it.
Or put it in your eye socket.
Maybe. Sure.
Ha, Matt. There's I won't ruin the adventure path, but we found out something like that.
Scarlet and Blue Sphere Ion Stone. It probably exists already in Hero Lab, actually, anyway.
Yeah, probably.
And Cormac wipes off the dagger and hands it back to Kudu.
Oh, thank you.
Here's your dagger. But yes,
I just need
whoever
to-
you want to give that to, we can get that squared away, and then I think we're going to end the session here. Because in 2 days' time, your boat is going to be arriving in Thrushmore.
Oh.
And then that will be the start of Book 3.
Ooh, did we get XP for that last?
Oh, yes, for you defeated the ghost, basically. You've put he's going to be buried. That satisfies the criteria for preventing him from rejuvenating. So, yes, I'll give you experience as if you had defeated him.
Oh, that'll level us up.
It's going to be 800 experience for everyone. So you guys will be level 7, right?
Yeah, I have no idea what that means for me, but yeah.
Good. You guys will be right at the level that you're supposed to be starting Book 3.
Oh, good.
We did it.
We did it.
The PCs are on
Oh,
on the right level.
This is when I get a second elemental focus, so I'll have 2 different blasts. Okay, fun.
But yep, you bury the corpse. Father Reinhardt makes sure that everything is sanctified. You guys go to rest at the Sleepless Building. You have 2 days time to stock up and prepare. And we'll continue when your boat gets here. And it'll be Book 3, Dreams of the Yellow King.
Sweet.
And I should be available next week.
Cool.
And you decide who gets some of the loot and stuff like that. Ion Stone.
I'm pretty sure Finger.
I put it on my character sheet for now.
Okay, that's good.
I'm probably gonna use it, I guess. I don't know. It is like.
Oh, and I'll
'cause, yeah,
remind
like it
you
has.
guys. I'll remind you guys next week, but you guys are gonna have or at least want to take all of the research notes and books from Lowell's place. That's all very much needed for this next book.
Alright.
You could say that what's her name? Sadia tells us to do that, maybe.
Probably. Or one of you guys just gets that feeling like we should take this.
Yeah.
Alright. I will talk to you guys next week. And Matt probably sooner than that.
Yep. Good game, guys. There's some good PCs feeling strong.
Yeah, well, we got to go back and take out like lower level stuff, so it definitely gives you that moment of like, yeah, we're good at our job for a change, which is nice. I mean, I know like
my God,
Grim
my
shut
class
down
just
the
got
ghost encounter, but
complicated.
I still felt good being able to be like, yeah, I can tank it. So
Yeah.
The question is what the fuck is ether?
It's just an untyped energy.
let's see. I get
It's something I can
feats. I get a feat, and I get level 3 spells is the biggest thing.
Yay.
Trying to find it in the chat log, but there was a long time ago. I got like a spell book, and I don't.
take.
For some reason, I
like a
never wrote.
telekinetic block.
Trying to figure out where I wrote those down. Did I put those in the notes maybe in here? Maybe it's in my notes section. I know it's also in the chat log, so if I scroll through the massive freaking chat log, I can find it. But it was like I have it listed as just a spell book, I guess. But I found a spell book at some point as well that had some like spells that I might be able to learn, especially now that I have level 3 spells. So I do want to find that before I pick spells.
Hopefully. I know the Mega spell list is pretty sparse.
It's a little bit limited, yeah, but it's I feel like it had something on
So we're not gonna play tomorrow, right, Secret?
Right. Should I throw shit with my mind?
Yeah, why not?
I need a physical blast, and if I take the ether element,
It's not even a question.
I get telekinetic blast, which just lets me basically throw shit with my mind. Because I'm looking at the
Yeah, it
other
sounds fun.
elements, and I'm like, air, earth, and fire. I'm not sure if that's kudo. I mean, earth, if anything, but I don't know.
Oh, I got a list of book names. Argument Against Reality, Delusion, A Pact of Sanity. I think that's like some of the books from Lowell's library or something.
Mm-hmm.
So I have that. I was
They do serve a purpose. And book 3 is gonna have you guys doing a lot of the whatchamacallit, like the library style research to crack information. I think it's pretty cool. I think book 3 looks like the most interesting out of all 6 books. Obviously, like the way more like obscure, like higher level stuff is cool too, but the style of book 3 is very interesting.
I'm looking back through like old notes. There's one here. Elgrior says to go to the fisherman's cave. Yep. We did eventually go there.
I was telling you through him a bunch. Like,
I know. We
go to
just
the cove.
we just didn't do it. Elgrior says go to the fisherman's cave. Maybe eventually. We got distracted because we're like, the Sleepless Society's like, we need to investigate this stuff. We're like, yes, that sounds way more important than going to a fisherman's cave. Okay, I don't see it in here, so I'm just gonna have to like scroll through this chat log and hope I can find it.
Although fighting her, the lady, the druid, with her 2 fungal wolves at level 4 is kind of a tough fight.
Yeah,
Oh
especially
my
after you fight
God.
those other 2 fights.
There's a feat for the kineticist called Delayed Blast, and I can basically like send out my blast and delay it between 1 to 5
I found him.
rounds.
Yeah,
That
you
is
can like
so
kind of stack
strange.
like all the damage.
Maybe. I guess so.
Blindness, Deafness, which I already have. Dancing Lights, Detect Thoughts, Eagle Splendor, Expeditious Retreat, Gust of Wind, Hypnotism, Illusionary.
Yeah, thanks for being able to join
Wall.
us, Mantis. Hopefully everything works out for you.
I'm gonna brush my teeth and go to sleep.
Yeah, you can go to sleep right now if you want. Session is pretty much over.
Yeah, I'm just doing. Might finish my level up here. We'll see. So what level are all these spells anyway? Like,
I
Yeah.
can change the picture.
I'm gonna bring, for my feet, an extra wild talent, and I'm gonna bring extended range, so I'll get to blast up to 120 feet. Or am I? Do I want to do that? I don't know. Maybe I'll hold off on choosing that just yet. I don't know what a Theric boost does for me. I don't know.